Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ninja Moose, and I'm here with part 2 of my Solopugging and You series. I aim to do this series to help out the average player, and maybe the advanced player who can't solopug, in sort of surviving in the solopug environment. I do that through sharing tips and tricks I've picked up in the rather long time, longer than I'd care to admit, I've been playing MWO. So, today I'm going to be talking about something called Aggro. Not the horse, but the mechanic used in ye old MMOs to describe when you're going to be shot at or attacked by a non-player character over other people in your party. The way it translates to a PvP game like MechWarrior Online is in the way that you present yourself towards other players, I guess. It's kind of a clumsy wording, but it's the best I can think of at the moment. If you're in, for instance, a 45-ton mech like the Blackjack 3 with a couple of PPCs, you are nowhere near as threatening as, say, a Thunderbolt with like 68 different medium pulse lasers. If you were to show your face to an enemy alongside two other mechs in the Blackjack, chances are you won't be prioritized in damage. Versus the Thunderbolt, where you'll, assuming it's the people you're next to aren't of higher tonnage or scarier looking, chances are you won't be targeted. I just got a Steam message. I'm going to display that throughout this video here on a match on River City. I feel like I did reasonably well. Like, I'm about to show you a negative portrayal of what I mean by aggro. Up here, I decide to pop up and try to get some pot shots on people because I know I'm a sniper mech. I thrive at long distance, and I thrive at keeping people down who are trying to run at me. When I realized I silhouetted myself, and B, I was alone, which means I was an easy shot on a squishy target, which I should have seen that alpha from the Warhawk coming. I decided to dump that aggro by jumping down and trying to regroup with my team, as a proper sniper mech should, taking a little bit more damage in the process. I peek this corner here to try to... Oh wait, in a second I'm going to peek this corner here to try to get some shots on that Mad Dog. I linger a little bit when I see like 4 dudes coming at me at once. I, again, dump aggro from the Executioner in favor of letting him shoot at the King Crab, which is much better suited to eating shells. I proceed to pop a couple shots into that Mad Cat, and before he can turn back to shoot at me, I get out of there, effectively dumping all aggro on myself in favor of the many teammates that were taking the spot. Here I sit to try to make a shot on me as difficult when I realize I have no shots either, so I go to help try to get rid of that Mad Dog.
New target acquired.
I feel like I need to wait for this engagement to my left here to develop a little more before I can take a few shots, and so I say, you know, screw it, I'm going to try to shoot at that Raven. I pound a couple shots into him. Wait for it. There he is. Boom. I pound a couple shots into him and then back out once I realize shit's starting to go sideways next to me. I then realize that my PPCs are mounted way too far to the right to be of any use in this position unless I start pop-tarting, which I stubbornly don't do in favor of waiting for Delta here to expose himself a little too much. I noticed that he's a little too focused on trying to get repositioned to shoot back at me, but I saw a couple more mechs coming at me, so I decided to not engage that. So instead, I pop over here to the left and try to get some Pop-Tarts in. I see that Stormcrow, there's just not much going on for me here, except that. So I pop a couple shots into him, and I hold off. I'm here specifically because I know that with the way their team's spreading out, I'm going to be able to get a couple shots on something, and a couple shots with minimal chance of retaliation is better than no shots at all with no chance of retaliation. So I just pound this Thunderbolt in the dust after
New target
BMing
acquired.
rather than shooting at Stormcrow. When I really just get to lay into these dudes.
Critical. New
If I could
target
just draw
acquired.
attention to where I'm sitting here, I'm sort of waving my mouse over where it is. Notice how I'm sitting between three, or they have to try to make a shot between three buildings. That keeps my chance to draw aggro quite low, since A, they're going to have trouble spotting me, especially at night, and B, they're going to have to make a rather difficult shot that I can easily mitigate the damage from. That means my chance of drawing aggro is basically none. I come back over here because, again, it's a difficult shot to make, even for me,
Acquired.
but I use my jump jets to
New target
sort of abuse this position. I get 4 blasts from my PP season.
New target
I
acquired.
guess 2 blasts of 2. And I realize that, this ain't working out for me quite the way I thought it would. I got a 3rd,
New
4th,
target acquired. Critical.
like 4.5 there.
New target
And I realized that
acquired.
once people start shooting shit back at me, I need
New
to
target
dump aggro
acquired.
and move. I pop up over that
25%.
building to see what's there, and it's nothing except a dead body. And a Warhawk that's stomping along. I
destroyed.
tried to steal the kill. Was that a Warhawk? I don't even know what that was. I wasn't paying attention.
Target acquired. Target
And this is when
destroyed.
the game starts
Enemy base is
steamrolling in
being
our favor.
captured.
At this point, all they have left is a LRM DDC,
Target
Disappointing.
acquired.
a jacked up Thunderbolt,
target
a Raven, and something else that's jacked up, I can't remember. And a catapult, LRM catapult. So I
New
figure
target
it would just be in my best
Enemy
interest to
base is
shut up
being
and move the
captured.
gameplay. If you manage to sit through this whole thing again, then A, I applaud you, and B, I encourage you to tune into my next episode, which should be coming sooner than
New
later.
target acquired.
But in either case, have a good one.
Enemy
Engineer
base
is
is being
out.
captured. Target acquired. Enemy base is being captured. Fuel at 25%. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Critical. Target destroyed.